Hey Capricorn, how are you doing? This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Capricorns? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you're focused on is the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your blockage is the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Capricorn, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is facts, truth, clarity, or there is an energy of you cutting out your own deceptive behavior or those around you. This is also about placing a boundary. Could be dealing with a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, or getting a second opinion. Now, this person has a lot of truth and knowledge under their belt. In your focus is the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles could be doing something singular or solo or not feeling supported. So this could be some kind of situation where you don't feel supported in some kind of dynamic, because in your blockage is the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is usually giving and receiving, sharing and caring. But I'm getting an element of one person is giving a lot, but another person is taking. There is also something about alone. So this could be a situation where you could be feeling really alone, or there's codependency in some kind of relationship, or you're tied to a connection that you really want to move on from. So letting go of the rope and cutting yourself out. And there is something about an energy drain or something that is draining your time, your focus. This is my Boohoo Eeyore card. But if you have problems, let's just say with your mental health, ill health, depression, needing a doctor, King of Swords can help sort you out. So if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, what is this King of Swords? And the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, secret desire, secret admirer. I'm also getting something about a gift, like a surprise or an apology. A child. I'm also getting a situation where you could have somebody around you who is immature, emotionally immature. What is the Six of Swords? Six of Swords is about letting go of the rope, getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings, the light at the end of the tunnel, expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, becoming aware. It almost feels like you're giving somebody the cold shoulder. And the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Knight of Swords is about fast communication or sudden change in focus. Making swift, quick movements. Something happening fast and quick. Knight of Swords can also be a little bit of an impulsive energy or like some kind of reaction. This person could be very reactive. Okay, so what is this? Because it could be you, sorry, not sorry, I'm going in this direction. And somebody feels a little bit lonely or desperate out in the cold. And the Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, let me just get a card for the blockage. Six of Pentacles. What is the Six of Pentacles in the blockage? And the King of Wands. King of Wands is Leo energy. This could be like a manager or a supervisor. I'm getting a situation here where you might be smitten like a kitten over somebody who could be playing the field, playing with your emotions. And then this Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. It's like, do I sit here? Somebody here is not taking action. And it could have something to do with like paperwork. Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Now, Ace of Cups is unconditional love, creating your own love for self and moving away or withdrawing from anything that makes you feel drained or empty or not supported. And this is about something new. Sorry, not sorry, I want new. And Ace of Wands is creativity, passion, and desire. A change in your focus and changing in what you desire. King of Wands in the blockage is somebody who is angry, pissed off, cocky, arrogant, and somebody who is thirsty for your attention. So this person wants your undivided attention. They also want you to put them on the pedestal. But it's not reciprocated. The reciprocation is off. Ace of Wands. It's like you have these aces up your sleeve here. Do I stay in something that makes me feel lack and less than, or do I move towards the new? I'm just getting, there's codependency here, and that's what binds you to this person. And the Ten of Cups. I'm also getting an element where you might be dehydrated. So there's something about like hydrating your body, dehydration. And this Ten of Cups is beautiful. This is financial recovery, returning to good health and healing, or feeling like you belong. This is where you belong. Fulfillment. Through creativity, you find fulfillment. A creative art, a creative talent. And that Ten of Cups is, again, community, where you feel more whole or healing. It's a very healing element. King of Swords and Page of Cups. Long overdue apology, but an apology without a behavior change is just manipulation. And the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so King of Swords is somebody who is extremely smart, very logic. And that Five of Wands is drama, conflict, arguments, or somebody who is competing. And that could be possibly a Leo or a Capricorn. Or no, sorry, a Leo, or you are the Capricorn. A Taurus. But the energy exchange is off. And that Five of Wands is also somebody who is very territorial. An apology without a behavior change. I'm just getting something about rage, anger, and frustration. Knight of Swords is communication coming from a distance, or about you releasing and letting go. The light at the end of the tunnel is something new, something refreshing, versus something that is keeping you in a place of lack or making you feel lessen. And the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So releasing and letting go of a commitment, possibly with this King of Pentacles. Knight of Swords can also be communication coming in out of left field. And this could be an opportunist. So I always watch out for the opportunist. Somebody who wants to ride another person's coattail. They say they have a lot. Or there's something about going towards a really generous offering. Or moving away from somebody who was having their cake and eating it too. Especially when you have the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. And there's something missing. You're right. The love. bring love into the situation. And some of you have never experienced real love because you have been working a lot or doing a lot. And that's also a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, a loss of a desire. Feeling like you're missing out or losing stability, but you're not. You're gaining community and fulfillment through creativity. King of Pentacles, businessman, businesswoman, making good money. I'm getting something about real estate, like I'm going into a good opportunity. Okay. What is this? Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And Temperance. You are protected on your journey. And just know rejection is protection. I'm getting also somebody might be ghosting you. And the reason why this person might be ghosting you is either they have something struggling with mental health, ill health, and you feel like you need to help this person. I'm also getting this person does that on purpose, is so you put this person back on the pedestal. You're not going to. Because that Temperance card is about doing things within balance and moderation, not overexerting yourself or stressing yourself out. You're also protected towards this new Ace of Cups, which is tranquility, peace, and harmony. And moving away from things that are making you feel lack or actually draining your time, money, energy, and focus. Compromise, sacrificing. You might be sacrificing something, or somebody feels like, why would you sacrifice this? Because your outcome is that 10 of Cups, which is feeling whole in a community, feeling like you belong here. Okay, so what is the Six of Pentacles? So something is not equal, give and take, sharing and caring in the blockage. But you also have somebody who's arrogant, cocky, who gets angry really quick. And maybe that's why you feel less than this person or feel like you have to stay. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, no. No. We won't be investing in this. Knight of Wands is somebody who is flaky, fickle, hot and cold, there one day, gone the next, Peter Pan syndrome. We send Peter back to Never Never Land to go play with Captain Hook and the Lost Boys. I'm also getting something like trying to pull teeth to get this person to reciprocate with you. But this Knight of Wands can also be, yes, arrogance, deep-rooted insecurities. Same thing with that Five of Wands. Somebody around you has really deep-rooted insecurities, and you are more secure. An inconsistent person. This person has been inconsistent with you before. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, feeling less than. Especially Four of Wands. Four of Wands is foundation and stability, home. What is this? Ace? Okay. Wow. And I like that. So you have your outcome is the Ace of Wands, which is passion, desire, feeling alive, feeling vibrant. Eight of Wands is about news, communication, the arrows of love. Like this is you being on target. You're being on target here to this 10 of Cups, which could be happiness, marriage, fulfillment, or just new community. Or returning to good health and healing. I feel like your health is going to improve a lot more of when you step into the creativity side, because you are the creator of your reality. So what is it that you want to create? And again, you're protected on your journey. Something about rejection is protection. Trust that. And at the bottom of the deck, yeah, like be open to change. There's also somebody karmic coming back around to you, right? So you can go around and around in another cycle with this person, but then you're going to repeat a pattern. So the definition of insanity is doing something over and over and over again with a person or a situation and expecting them to change. So if you want them to reciprocate with you, they're not going to. it's like pulling teeth of getting this person to reciprocate. But then the Temperance card in your focus is something about being more kind to yourself, seeing yourself as the cat's meow. Because the Five of Pentacles is a little bit of like, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not, you know, what if I fail, but what if you don't? So mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, come back into your body. And there's something about like brewing something new, a new person. Hooked. So again, you're either really hooked on someone, or somebody's hook has like their hook into you. Hooked. That also could be like fishing. Fishing. Ain't shish. So that's all you need to know. Where you feel like this person is like hooked their talents into you. I'm getting something about like needing to pay off your Visa card or something here. Temperance is telling you to get a better handle on your finances. So if you've been overspending, overeating, overconsuming, trying to impress somebody here, this person is not reciprocating or taking any kind of action. They're also pissed off, angry, and very cocky. Deep-rooted insecurities, this person. So this person is not as, or who they think you think they are. Shish talk. And ignoring. Something about here, it says ride the wave. Ignore people who are shish talking or smack talking or trying to get a rise out of you. Giving and receiving, sharing and caring. No, that's not giving and receiving, sharing and caring. Somebody here is taking, and it feels like this isn't working for you, and it isn't. King of Swords could be like a judge, lawyer, doctor, somebody who can help you sort through this fire. Hot, sexy time, all about attraction, might just be physical and new love affair. But in the blockage is Peter Pan. So you could be hooked on Peter Pan all you want. This person is non-committal, and they're also an energy vampire. This person is a taker, not a giver. This person also wants you to put them on a pedestal. Illusion, can't see clearly, living on only a dream, believing in lies. So this is about taking the blindfold off, seeing this person for who they are. So if you're trying to pin down a player, this person you can't hold responsible or accountable. Anger, having resentment, under pressure, and explosive temper. So maybe this is why you've been staying in this situation for so long. This person also shish talks, smack talk, and anger, explosive temper. Maybe that's why you've been compromising or sacrificing a lot. Because as soon as you say, oh, I'm going to be, you know, going to my friend's house for dinner. What are you going over there for? Why didn't you invite me? So, right, I was saying about the insecurities. Here, good news. Pale, time to get out of a situation. We already know that. And then you also have like the hook. This person has either gripped or hooked onto you, and you feel, or they feel like you owe them something. You owe this person nothing. Or maybe you're hooked on this person because you think, oh, okay, well, I'm having great sexy time with this person, that is not love. That's not love. Or if you think, okay, well, you know, I'll just be the best of the best in, you know, in bed, and then that will keep this person hooked on me. Yeah, well, they're still going to be not reciprocating with you. They're not going to reciprocate. Finger. It's warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. What do you need to nip in the bud? Lion. Time to act. Be courageous, be bold, and choose new. Choose unconditional love versus anything transactional. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Is this a work affair? Is this a family affair? Is this a friend affair? And the scissors is, if I cut you out of my life, chances are you handed me the scissors in the first place. And it says finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So it's like, don't be oblivious to what is happening or what this person is doing. Pale, time to get out of a situation, time to act. You got good news coming down the pipe for you. I'm also getting something about you moving or going towards a new community. That is very healing for you, especially with Temperance. You're protected on your journey. Even if you feel like you have to do something on your own and get away from anything that is codependent and be more independent. And it says, Bat, take care. Enemies are working against you. Horse, short journey. Yes. I'm also getting something, horses are more free-spirited type of an animal. Something about your spirit is calling you in a direction, but spirit also has your back. You have Temperance here. Casket, someone going out of your life or an ending to a situation. Dagger, fear, worries, intense situation. Yeah, this person is blowing a gasket. So yeah, crack up, dissatisfaction in life. So right here, Capricorn, if you're bored, discontent, or dissatisfied, or disappointed in some area of your life, that is your soul craving and desiring for more, which is more fulfillment of love. Bring love into the situation. And maybe you've never experienced that before because you've been staying in these really codependent or relationships that are you being the giver and somebody is being the taker. So the more you give, the more they're going to take. But the minute you say no and say, I want harmony, I want peace, and I want something real, that's you vocalizing to the universe that you're not going to put up with, you know, anything that's less than. Capricorn, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.